another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Next Level Living Podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, your favorite podcast, I mean, rated number one podcast out of anybody who like podcasts. Do you feel me, y'all? We back, y'all. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Moss, man. I'm so excited to be here. I got my co-host, Kay Hart. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Mike.
That's what's up.
You said you feeling good?
I feel so good, man.
Okay.
You look good, Kay. Like, I see the fall on you. That Next Level Living sweatshirt dripping.
I love it.
Yes.
Curls
That's one of my
popping.
favorite ones. I swear it's one of my favorite
It's
ones.
giving
Oh, yeah.
Ashanti.
Yes. Here we go again.
I mean,
Okay,
I mean,
moving on.
She a
Some of my
dope,
days
you
are
know
cool
what I'm saying?
without you.
I do
You know,
love her.
I'm just saying, I'm saying I rock with it. You
Okay,
know, I
thank
love
you.
Ashanti, so
Yeah.
I just thought that was a dope compliment. But back to our leader, Jay,
Yeah.
how you feeling, man?
Man, blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Excited.
That's what's up.
Locked in.
Yeah,
Focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excited, man.
man, it's good to see you, big bro.
Yeah.
This week, man, I feel like we just don't have enough time in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get spoiled. Like, I'm starting to see y'all more. And I feel like now the little times that I'm not, I'm just like, what y'all up to? What y'all
Right.
doing? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
need
I need
y'all.
to be around. So us getting together,
No,
man.
seriously.
major.
The energy together is just amazing. Like, we take so much, away with
granted.
us. Like,
Yeah.
with this, like, we can take this as a boost throughout the rest of the week.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it feels good.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what else feels good? Is when our listeners, our supporters, all you next levelers out there, man, when y'all comment.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Seriously.
I get that sucker on my phone. And I don't even cut notifications
Yeah.
on my phone, like on social media, because I'll never get nothing accomplished. But when it comes to YouTube, like, I be seeing the comments come through. So shout out to all y'all, man, that's not just listening to the audio on Apple, iTunes, or whatever, but for those of y'all that is watching it on YouTube and you comment, like, that engagement,
Oh, for
you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
really means a lot.
And on YouTube, y'all, I'm just gonna tell y'all, like, the podcast is fire. Like, don't get it twisted. If you listen on a podcast, we appreciate y'all, and we know that y'all getting this word, But on YouTube, we just sprinkle a little bit of personality. You just get a chance to
You get
kind of
to
see
see our
us,
facial
the chemistry,
expressions.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, the intangibles, the things that you wouldn't see every day. Like, you're gonna get a little extra seasoning on there. You know, like Salt Bae, when he finished that, it don't mean that the meat ain't
he
cooked
hold his elbow
perfectly.
like that?
He do. I think he just like.
Like that? I see.
I think it go just. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we
I don't
like,
even know. I don't even know about the elbow part, but it seemed right when you did it.
Well, what it
but
seemed
then
like was
didn't.
shade, but I tried to move through it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's
what
good.
No. What you did was uncalled for. But now that Crystal's pointed out, I can't play it off and act like I ain't realized it.
And see,
It was shade.
this is why,
You know
for
what I'm
all
saying?
y'all listening, you gotta watch the YouTube version so you
Yeah.
can see when Mike be whining. I mean, on his
What?
rant. On his rant.
All right, first of
All
all.
right, so I got an announcement. Let's pivot. Y'all
Ooh,
ready?
okay, what's the announcement?
So y'all know I'm gonna build up to it if that's okay.
Oh,
for
build
sure.
up.
Okay. So y'all
Can you
know
see
we
the
launched.
vein in your bicep on camera? Is it just me? Is that
Why is he
distracting?
doing that? Why
This
is
is
he-
why
I feel
we need
naked,
y'all.
bro.
Why y'all need YouTube?
How you gonna
Cause,
pull it?
Some
It's
of
gonna
y'all
rise back
may
up.
be
How
able
you
to
gonna
hear
pull it
that
down?
vein through the podcast. If you listen, you might be able to heard that vein. Like, it literally just stretched.
All right, so-
but for YouTube, yeah, just go ahead and get a close up on that, because my God, something's going on in there. Okay,
Listen, you got me over here blushing, boy.
hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I hired a trainer. You want to talk about that?
bro, we should just go into that real quick.
All right, real quick,
Bro, why did
y'all
you
know-
hire a trainer?
So y'all know, no, I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna go here first.
Okay,
So all y'all faithful listeners, y'all be
Yeah.
knowing that we have our push-up group.
facts.
Yes.
And so for the last
6 years, 7
7
years?
years?
Bro, it's been a minute.
we've been doing a push-up group. Me, Mike, some of the other homies. Man, let's shout them out. Shout out to Austin.
Yep.
Shout out to Tim.
Yep, Adrian.
Shout out to Adrian.
Yep.
And Gavin in South Africa.
And shout out
You know
to
what
our
I'm
late
saying?
brother B, man.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
with
facts.
us with that
Facts.
until he was out of
Facts.
Brian.
Oh.
Yeah,
He was
B
in the group with us.
He was getting
Rocking.
busy too. With all he had going on, in spite of it all, was still putting up numbers.
Crazy.
So y'all know we had our push-up group for years, 1,000 push-ups and crunches every single week. But I recently stepped out of the group, man. And I appreciate y'all for extending me grace. Yeah, I know.
That's huge.
Yeah. Only because I got to
couldn't
a
believe
point where I wasn't getting the results. It helped me be disciplined, but that little 1,000 a week didn't really it didn't move the needle for where I was trying to go.
And I'm gonna let you finish. But
with
your
my-
last sentence says something crazy.
With my
He
health
said
and
that
my
little
physique.
1,000 a week. That little 1,000
I
a week
ain't mean it
push-up.
like that.
But I know what you didn't mean, but you're so used to being consistent that where you're going with, people don't understand. When I tell them to do 1,000 push-ups a week, they're just like, oh, wow, how? And I'm sitting here like, when you've been doing it so long, you break it down to a way that is easily accessible to do consistently, right? But the way that you just broke it down, that little 1,000, I was just like,
because I'll do 50 push-ups, 100 crunches, 50 push-ups. That's one set.
yeah.
And I only got to do 10 sets in a week. You know what I'm saying? So it's,
Okay,
I mean,
so how many do you do now?
Everybody's not doing them in that fashion, y'all. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Right,
Like,
right,
I
right.
definitely
But
break
I
mine
wanna
down
know-
in 25s.
I want to know how many he's doing now.
Who, Jeremy?
well, so that's the thing, right? So I didn't just leave the group just because I hired a trainer.
Yeah.
And as DeJuan said, my trainer's muscles got muscles. like my man, shout out to KD with the
Yeah.
muscles. Like,
Okay, I
he's
can
a
see
pro.
that visual.
Like, he a pro bodybuilder. Like, yo, he the real deal.
Yeah, I see.
And so I knew it. I'm 42. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I want to be in the best shape, the best health of my life.
Crazy.
And I feel like I've gotten as far as I can go myself in our gym.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? If I can hire a trainer. So I went to Instagram, put up a post looking for a trainer, tag your favorite trainer. Probably 200 people was posted. And 80% of the people, I ain't trying to be funny, but probably 70% of the people is like they physique wasn't really drastically better than mine. And I'm like, bro, if you're going to train me,
Facts.
and you about to have me doing some stuff that I don't want to do, you about to be pushing me, you're going to have to like,
I'm gonna need to see the proof on you.
come on, bro.
Right.
I need you to wear your proof.
We hired a trainer, and it's extremely painful. Like, ain't nothing cute about it.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Like, one time, let me tell you the energy he be having. One time, I thought he told me to meet him at 6 at the gym. So I showed up at 6, but it wasn't until 9. And so I was like, man, bro, I'm tripping. You said 9. I thought 6. He texted me back. He said, yeah, it's leg day. You running. But it's okay. We'll get leg day later this week. I was like, yo, my man said, oh, you running? I was like, no, I'm not running for you, dog. My man, all right, listen to me.
Yeah, he like,
was
yeah, that's what you thought.
Wait.
Yeah.
How you running from coming up 3 hours early?
Because he wasn't there.
But so you came 3 hours late.
No, I came 3
No,
hours early,
early.
but that means I just worked out by myself and not
3
with
hours
him.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he like, oh, yeah, you running.
So you was just like, oh, bro, we
Yeah,
can't do it
I
today.
just
'cause I
messed
did
up.
my-
But even his energy. And so that next workout, I felt like, I was like, bro, you punishing me? like you mad at me, bro? Like, somebody hit your car last night? Like, it'd be brutal, man. But anyway, but long story short, man, I'm out of the pusher group. And I want to just share that with y'all, right? Because sometimes you got to do the hard thing, you know what I'm saying, to go to that next level. And it's not always convenient. But I realized that time and energy I was putting towards that, I could put that same time, energy, and strength into something else that's going to get me there farther.
Yeah.
And so what worked for me in 2014 and 2015 and 2018 and 2021, like, it's not working for me in this season. So I had to be willing to make an adjustment to really go where I wanted to go.
Speaking of
that's dope.
adjustments, you told me that you had a big announcement for this podcast.
Yeah.
Now, I
That
ain't
is
one to
true.
like surprises, but on this podcast, y'all been doing a really good job of surprising me. So I'm curious, like, bro, can I hear what it is? Because you got me over here anxious.
Yeah,
dog.
so we always talk about the next level
Yeah, facts.
and about growth
Right.
and about being willing to make changes,
Yep.
partnerships.
Okay.
Think about that. I wanted to grow. I had to change the way I was doing things. I needed a partner, you know what I'm saying? So I hired a trainer.
Yep.
That's like, in a sense, my partner.
Facts.
That can give me game, to help me get stronger.
Right.
Absolutely.
So the same thing is happening with our Next Level Speakers Academy.
Okay.
Yeah, so to everybody, I'm about to make this announcement now. To everybody that's not just our next levelers that watch the podcast or listen to the podcast, for those of you all that's in our Next Level Speakers Academy, this special announcement is for you. Wow. So, for 2 years, we've been out. We got over 1,000 members of our community traveling all over the world, speaking, making impact. Shout out to B-Rad, just got a $9,000 speaking engagement.
Come on, B-Rad.
Yeah, shout out to Nate Evans, the young bull, just got 15 grand to speak one time.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Vernice Cooper, who just got $20,000 to speak. You know what I'm saying? A couple other 4 or 5 grand gigs have come in this week. Like, I just love seeing our people. And watch this. And shout out to the hundreds of people in our community that's speaking and making impact for free.
Yeah.
Whose hearts are pure.
Facts.
That's like, yo, I'm going to get the bag later, but right now I just want to speak and perfect my gift and put some good out here in the world.
Yep.
So here's the big announcement. So y'all know I'm always looking for the next level.
Always.
I never try to be stagnant, Chris. You know that about me, right? And so, but I just keep my head down and I just do the work. So I got a call from CJ. CJ, Carlos Quinney, shout out to the homie CJ. That's ET's right-hand man. He's the brilliance behind his brand, behind Toby's brand, behind Jamal's brand. 9 to 5 Millionaire, shout out to Jamal. Would make real estate real. And so CJ hit me one day and was like, yo, E, and when I say E, y'all, E.T., the big homie, the man of God, Jules' godfather, Dr. Eric Thomas, E.T., the hip-hop preacher, he said, yo, E is ready to start like really training speakers and really helping them go to the next level. And he was like, I told E, we can't do it without Jay. Jay already got a fire program. And E was like, but Jay already out here killing it. Like, he don't need us. Like, why would we do that? Like, he got his own thing. Let's do ours. And C was like, bro, I don't want it to look like we out here competing and we running ads, they running ads. People can't figure out which program to get with. And I was just like, so C was like, let's just talk to Jay and see if he'd be willing. And so E was like, phenomenal. Brilliant. Holla at Jay. Bruh, C hit me. I was like, bruh, C hit me. I was like, psh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that makes so much sense. And so I was just like, man, bro, we worked so hard on our brand. You know what this means, right, Mike? It's up, but I said, man, we worked so hard on our brand, though, and our name. He was like, bro, we not tripping. He was like, yo, we keep the name. We just do it together. Dang. I was like, ooh, let's go.
Oh, my God.
So we going back. So C comes to the crib. He come with his team. I got my team here. Nick does a whole crazy presentation right here in this room, right? And at the end of it, bro, like, they start clapping, like, round of applause. They're like, phenomenal. This is what CJ said. He said, bro, it's clear you got the best speakers program out here. Wow. And he said, you got the #1 speakers program, and we got the #1 motivational speaker in the world. He said, what happens if we come together? I was like, let's go. Man, y'all, this is a monumental day for the Next Level Speakers Academy and anybody that's interested in being a speaker. It's one thing to do some cool things separately, but when we come together, no question, game is over.
You can go fast alone, but you can go far together. You hear what I'm saying? And so for me, I was like, yo, E, for you, what's the next level? Duh, Next Level Speaker Academy. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, if I combine with Jeremy, combine with Inky, man, not only you gonna get insight, information, you gonna get integrity, you gonna get character. Like, yo, man, I'm telling y'all, like, y'all ready to go to the next level as a speaker? Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the results that people in our community got with just me. I'm seeing results with your coaching program. Inky got 16 years of game at a high level, but when we come together, game over.
Voltron.
Let's go.
Hey!
Yeah. Tap in or tap out. Let's get it.
Ooh, Avengers, baby.
Oh, man. So
that's the only way you can call it. Like,
so it's happening.
Greatness and greatness coming together.
Man. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm humbled. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this new season looks like. And it only makes sense because we've been rocking for years.
No, seriously.
For years, fast.
And I wasn't even expecting this.
Yeah.
Like, I just had my head down, just doing the work, but to see where we are now, and I'm real humble, man, to see that they even feel, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, worthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Crump. Shout out to Nicole, our COO. Shout out to Deani. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Sharice, like Sophie, like everybody that's been building up our Speakers Academy community. You know, we got a program that's so far that the #1 motivational speaker in the world who can demand up to $200,000 per gig now. It's like, yeah, we want to be in alignment with them.
So I'm here to try to digest everything that just happened. This dude just said, in your last 7 words, he said, someone who makes $200,000 a gig.
Yeah, that thing
want
crazy.
to join you. Y'all ain't got to put no hands in the chat, but anybody out there seen $200,000?
Oh, yeah, that thing crazy.
Because I just need y'all to understand what he's saying, that he's worked his way to getting paid every time he speaks, or he can request that anytime he wants to get $200,000 a gig. Like, I'm not telling you this to count his pockets. I'm just letting y'all know to look how major this is, right? Like, we just gave Jeremy a whole episode about his largest gig to date, which to me was asinine. Like, it literally blew my mind to see you go all the way to Australia, which was phenomenal, and get 50 racks. Like, that's my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But my GOAT has a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, my GOAT. Ooh, okay. Hey, Daniel. What?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Whoa. You better old McDonald had a farm in this place. That boy was goatish. Okay. I said my GOAT has a GOAT, and whatever just came out of his mouth was in representation of Dr. Eric Thomas. Okay,
there we go.
Y'all, this man has looked at Jeremy's everything that you all are building that is coming together, and it said, I want to be a part of that. And when I look at that, it's like, how does somebody on a mountaintop look somewhere else and be like, I want to collaborate? Like, Crystal, can you make sense of that?
Yeah, easy. Because he was at the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And he looked over and he saw another peak. And he was like, that's the top I need to get to. I'm already over here. I'm owning this territory right here. I need that one too.
Oh.
Come on, Twin Peaks.
See,
Twin
y'all.
Peaks, right. Hey.
You like that? That's crazy.
No, for real though.
Hey,
Because I'm gonna be honest. That says something. Go ahead.
But it doesn't come easy. Like, he did the work.
Yeah.
He didn't just say, I want a partnership. Like, they came to Jeremy.
Facts.
He did the work. And he has got a program that is worth partnering with.
That's crazy. It's true, but it's so crazy because you said it earlier too. You just said you just kept your head down and kept working.
Right.
Like, y'all remember the episode where he said, keep your head down. Like, I think we hashtag keep your head down, right?
Yeah.
Like literally, Jeremy is so worried about just elevating and just that next level that he might not even realize he was at the peak. Because he's so busy trying to grow, he's still waiting on more snow or more climate to make this peak even greater. And someone else on a level that he respects, that he even admires or looks up to, saw him and was just like, you know what? We need to be on that level. You know what I'm saying? Or we need to collaborate with that level. And I've been to Switzerland. I've been to some places that have some beautiful mountains, and they call them the Swiss Alps. But they couldn't make it singular because it's more than one. So when I heard you say peaks, I was like, the thing that makes this the most beautiful, the thing that makes it the most memorable is not that it's just one mountain.
Yes.
Right.
It's a bunch that you see all together. So shout out to you, Jay. Man, thank you, Dr. Eric Thomas, man, for this opportunity, for all of our community. And CJ, man, dude, you like, different. And I don't think the viewers understand how dope you are.
Bruh.
But y'all got history, man. Like even with this network, you know what I'm saying?
With this podcast,
with this podcast, like we collaborate with CJ with a lot, and he's behind the scenes, so y'all don't hear that name as often. But man, he's a powerhouse, man.
Man, listen. Do you talk about just the partnership we've had over the years? So I've known E for over 30 years. He was a teacher at the school I was at. Like, he was very instrumental in my life for years, like before he was known across the world like this. He's Jules' godfather. When I first came back to Christ and got baptized and was like, yo, I've been out here tripping and wilding, he was one of the first people I hit. He was like, yep, welcome back. He was like, all right, this is a good time to tap in with me. Let's get it. He wasn't, no, how dare you? You knew better. He was just like, bro, let's go.
Wow.
And that was 13, years ago. And so, we helped him with Spear Rain Communications and Publishing, our publishing company. We published a lot of their books.
Wow.
And we worked together. We was on tour years ago.
Yep.
I think like 2015, 2016 maybe with Inky Johnson, David Shands, Willie Moore Jr.
I remember that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had a crazy tour all over
Toby?
the country.
Toby and Wigway?
Toby, you know what I'm saying?
Try Jesus?
We rocked with
Try
Toby
me.
before he was even rapping. When he was doing like youth events, in communities in Houston years ago.
Yeah.
And so, of course, the Next Level Living podcast is on the Resonance Network.
Crazy.
And so, man, it makes sense, man. But I'm just so humbled that they saw enough in us to say, because they didn't have to.
Yeah.
C could have been like, oh, okay, E, all right, you ready to start a speakers program? Well, let's just dominate. Let's just kill it. And he could have went on and did it, but he was just like, man, but Jay is bro. Yeah. And Jay out here killing it. Yeah. Let's just at least explore and see what it looks like if we come together.
I love it.
And I'm all for unity, bro. Yeah. And I feel like it's needed because I remember when we had our conference last year, E and them was having a speakers conference the week before us.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, man, I felt the way almost like we wasn't in alignment. I was like, how did I miss this? Yeah. How does my big bro, the man of God, they my people. Yeah. How they have an event right before ours in the same city in person. Yeah. I'm seeing our ads on Instagram and Facebook, and people are commenting. They having whole debates. Well, I'm going to Jeremy's conference. Or should I go to ET's? Whose conference should I go to? People just like, I'm probably going to go to I'm like, people have to pick and choose. And so I remember feeling like, my anxiety was super high. Wow. And man, Coach Crump, he ministered to me one day, him and Nicole was at the crib working, because I was in a weird space, because I'm like, yo, how do we compete with the number one motivation speaker in the world? Facts. And God was just like, son, I'm going to bless him and I'm going to bless you. Woo. God was like, bro, I'm big enough for both of y'all. Yeah. It's about 4 million people in Atlanta. Yeah. It's millions of people across the U.S. Facts. He was like, I'm big enough to bless both of y'all's programs. Yeah. And I believed it, but I still was kind of tripping. And Crump came to me and was like, bro, we already blessed. We just trying to figure out how much more blessed we going to be. And he just released me. And they had a Fire Game Changers conference. Facts. We had a Fire Next Level Speech Academy conference. Different. So when this opportunity came for us to come together, it was just like, it's about to get interesting. Yeah.
Bro, I don't even want to be a distraction to this podcast. But you say so much stuff that has so much weight to it. It's hard for me not to just pour into that moment. Bro, can you just imagine if you trusted your own understanding and shut the conference down?
Oh, dodo.
And bro, and we didn't get a chance to experience what we experienced this year. No, because you were worried about another mountaintop, not knowing that you were the reason why it became the Alps. The Alps don't happen unless there's more than one.
Yeah, facts.
So, but if you're looking at one and seeing how big it is, you can't even see what God is doing in you. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you got somebody around you to release that, bro, like y'all know how I feel. Yeah. I watched my pops get baptized, like not on a schedule. Right. This was not planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, my pops is the Denzel in my family. Like, he's just a cool, laid-back, chill dude. Like, sure. He don't move for reaction. He's not animated like me. Like, he don't try to do the most.
Bro, when he came down for the appeal, I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, Mike is done.
Bro, it's a wrap.
Like, he is
and
done.
He was.
I was through. I was through. Like, Pops. I was through, man. It hit different. But what I'm saying is that we're having life-changing moments because you're obedient to what you do not understand. That you are the pillar for us. Your pillar is something you don't always see. So you have to be honest. You have to be faithful to what you cannot see. And this is my commission and my encouragement to you moving forward. There's even more that God's going to keep doing with you.
Facts.
But bro, you got to keep your head down. Facts. Because when I look to you, it's only consistent to who you looking towards.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So bro, I just appreciate you. This podcast is incredible because of that vision. The partnerships are incredible. Yeah. And I just feel like the elevation in the next level is going to be incredible because of that, man. Shout out to all of this, man.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is such great news to hear.
This is crazy.
Yes. I almost feel like just thanking God and praying right now.
Man, you feel me? Like, God, I look at the partnership and I'm just like, man, we about to be able to collectively serve so many more people. Yeah. We about to add so much more value. You know what I'm saying? He has such a strong team. And as strong as my team is, we ain't got all the answers, Sway. Yeah. You feel me? Like, what happens now when we come together, the value we going to be able to add. Right. Now people don't got to pick and choose what program. Yep. Let's just put all the content in one place and bless the people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we go out here and change the world.
And his so 200K is about to go way up too.
Oh, for sure.
And
for sure.
That 50.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's about to get interesting. Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why I just tell people, like, just put your head down, do the work, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect nobody to come in. Bro, I ain't been on this. I've just been like, yo, this what God called me to do. This is the mission I'm on. That's it.
Yeah.
I was just like, let me just keep my head down and just keep doing the work. You know what I'm saying? So when people was like, yo, E got a tour coming up. Are you going to be speaking? I'm like, you going to be there? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be there. When you speak, I'm not speaking. They was like, it's so weird. How come you not? I'm like, look, the man of God ain't asked me. If he asked me, I'll be there.
Right.
But right now, I'm focused on just showing up to support.
Yeah.
When that time gonna come, I ain't walking around here with no expectations like or what you call it entitlement. I'm just like nah.
Yeah.
And so to see this thing come around full circle, and now we can support each other and partner on this level. Yeah, it's about to be a game changer. Man. Yeah. I can't wait to make the announcement it's out now. The cat's out the bag now.
Right.
So all the people in our community about to be lit. And you know what's crazy is I knew last year that the conference for 2023 was going to be called World Changers. World Changers. And I had E on my list as one of the keynote speakers.
No, you didn't.
At the conference.
No,
Yep,
you
it's in
didn't.
my phone right now, on God. Yep.
So you're trying to
Okay,
tell
y'all
me.
don't see DeJuan, but he over there validating this.
Yep.
He is in the court.
Yep. Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He said this is Will said.
Yep.
Wow.
Auditorium, and he told me we're gonna book E.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And so
Talk
now
about
to see that
prophecy.
we about to do this thing
Talk about
together
prophecy,
on this
yeah.
level. And I'm always sending Big Bro clips and videos like at the conference. He's like, I see. He's like, bro, I'm following you on Instagram. He's like, that really be
yeah.
me. That really be me commenting.
Yeah.
Because you want the Big Bro to be proud.
For
you want him to
sure.
know, like, bro, you sow seeds on me,
Yeah, yeah.
and you sowed these seeds on fertile ground.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me?
Facts.
And so now to know that I'm gonna be able to add so much value to him, and guess what? He ain't got to do nothing. We got the whole system in place. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We about to just bless you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the challenges we had was as a community is getting exposure and really touching the world. Like we got to spend 20s of thousands of dollars to promote and put stuff out here. But now they platform so strong, they could just say, yo, this is who we rocking with. And it's just a win-win, man. So just grateful for it, man. So let me wrap this episode up. That's the cat's out the bag.
Yo.
You feel me? We partnering with the ETA family, man, and we're humbled and excited. You know what I'm probably gonna do in the new year? We're gonna have CJ come on an episode.
Oh, for sure.
You ain't about that life.
For sure.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
well overdue.
You ain't
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that life.
well overdue.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You think you can get CJ on the episode, bro?
Oh, bro, for sure. He'll pull up.
But I'm talking about
CJ is the
CJ, the one that on the other mountaintop. The
Right,
other,
CJ is the
Absolutely.
coolest.
Oh,
Absolutely.
shoot. All right.
Absolutely. And then we can kind of just talk about the partnership and you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
collaboration over competition and all that good stuff.
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, so this is my closing remarks, to you all out there. You have no clue who's watching you. I believe if you put your head down, you keep your character right, you continue to seek on adding value, you continue to operate with a spirit of excellence, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
I really believe that. Like, that's the formula right there. You keep your head down, you work your butt off, you operate with a spirit of excellence, you look to add as much value as possible,
Yeah.
you operate with character and integrity, like, at a really high level. It's only a matter of time. Like, God's word says, I ain't gonna withhold nothing good from my kids who walk upright.
Facts.
And so I'm just like, I just been keeping my head down. We've been adding specific people to our team. I hired a CEO coach. Shout out to Anthony Flynn. Made a major 5-figure investment in that because I want to be the best leader I can be. And we put some pieces in place and have a program so strong that the #1 motivational speaker in the world and his team, which is like, we like that, and let's just do it together. You know what I'm saying? And so this is a God thing. I didn't know this was going to happen, but shout out to Cali. God did.
God did. Give me my Zoom, bro. Zoom in on me.
Cut.
Bro.
No,
Bro.
yeah. So look,
hurry
right
up.
here. Look.
God
So
did. Hold on.
so
God
God,
did.
so shout out.
He's
So
not
shout
good.
out to
God did.
Right,
I got
Jerry.
the beard.
Right.
God did.
So shout out to all the people out there, man. Can I wrap the episode up? Dang, bro, you act like we ain't behind,
I
dog.
love it here, bro. I love
God.
our podcast.
Y'all be great, man. We'll see y'all next week.
I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level.
The whole origins of our Next Level Speakers Elite program came from people within our academy that said, Jeremy, we need more. Quite frankly, we want more access from you. We want to travel with you. We need help with the marketing, the branding, the website.
I'm so thankful to the Next Level Elite Speaker community for opening up this door. When they say they offer next value and the next level experience, they really do. And so huge thank you to Jeremy and his team for opening up this opportunity to speak here at TEDx in Miami.
So I don't want you all to think that our Next Level Speakers Elite program is just for elite speakers. It's also for those who want an elite level of service. Those people who don't want to waste time, who have the faith to make that investment in themselves to get to that next level even faster.
Just a month ago, I signed up in January, and I'm on stage in February, and I've never been on stage. It's crazy how you walking in your purpose is helping me walk in my purpose. I'm seeing my vision through y'all, and I want to thank my wife. And she saw something in you. And I never saw you before, but she saw something. She was like, nah, there's something in Jeremy.
When I think about our Speakers Elite community, it's not just the game and the know-how that we're giving you and the services that we're offering you. It's really us and our responsibility to put you in the best light.
I bawled when she cried when she was up on the stage earlier trying to video her on 2 phones, but you guys gave her that voice and have helped her step out. She wouldn't have done this without you guys, so thank you.
Like, it's our responsibility to have you looking so good and so professional that engagements are willing to pay you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to speak. This is why we make the investment when it comes to stages. Not only do we put you on stage, but the members of our elite community, I have my photographers taking high quality pictures of you. Our video team is recording your whole speech while you're on stage. Then we mix together a demo speaker's reel for you to put on your website so people can actually see what you do. Like, that's a high level, elite level of service. And I don't know of any other program that's doing all of that at their private masterminds. But this is what it takes to get you paid top dollar.
It's probably one of the realest programs you're gonna ever get into. I've been in the other programs. They trash. I'll tell the truth, they trash. Man, you giving us a chance to practice what God gave us on stage? Yo, man, he said it right. It's priceless.
If I could put, like, in a nutshell, what our Speakers Elite, besides the marketing, the branding, the websites, the stage, and the videos and all of that, it's really a big family.
I came here looking for strategy, and I found a family.
I just feel like I finally have a real family.
So one thing that, members of our community say is, Jeremy, when I join the Elite, are you gonna give me speaking engagements? I can't guarantee that I'm gonna give you speaking engagements, but what I do allow our students to do is to shadow me. This past 6 months, I've had over a dozen different opportunities where members of our Speakers Elite program were able to be on my virtual presentations and literally watch me speak live virtually for hours, snapping, sweating, going hard so they can see what it looks like. Another perk of being a part of our Speakers Elite community is you get to travel with me. So I've had several different speakers travel with me, sometimes in groups of 2, 3, and 4 at different events with me, seeing what it's like moving and shaking, connecting with the people, building relationships, jumping on and off stage. They jump in the driver with me. We go to restaurants and eat. We have a good time. Like, we really are a community and our family. And something I really get excited about is every one of my speaking engagements, I'm intentional about connecting the doctor or the principal or the coordinator or the CEO with the members of our community in case they want to consider booking them in the future. And I've already had several members of our community get other engagements just because of the affiliation with me, and that gets me excited.
And from backstage to front stage to even back of the stage again, we got to see the whole process. We got to experience it right there, the next level experience of understanding what it takes to be a speaker before you even get onto the platform.
I don't want to help just give you game. I want to help put you in the game.
The one thing that I said with Jeremy's course is that the exposure, he showed me there's so much more. So I went from doing okay to now doing $500,000 a year from speaking and writing, and it's been awesome for me thus far.
The Jeremy Anderson Elite Speakers Academy is what you need to enroll for, because you can only be as great as your greatest asset.
I've never been a part of a program like this that is a one-stop shop. I'm talking about EPKs, your website, the curriculum, all the information that you need, templates, everything that you need to take your speaking game to the next level and do what I was able to do in such a short period of time and go full-time as a motivational speaker doing the thing that I love the most.
So one thing that makes our Next Level Speakers Academy and our Speakers Elite program so interesting is that it's a very diverse group of people. You know, you have some that are currently educators or formerly educators, some in a high school level, some in a collegiate level. You know, we have those who are pastors, we have those who are doctor this, doctor that. Like, we have people who are entrepreneurs, we have people who are engineers. Like, we really have a wide variety of people that say, Jeremy, we need for you to help me take my message, my marketing, and my branding to the next level. And so the only question that we have to ask ourselves now is, am I really ready to go to the next level, and what is it going to take for me to get there?